How the hell?
I don't know. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Happy Saturday.
Happy freaking Saturday. It's what they say, freaking to the weekend.
Cheers to the freaking weekend.
Cheers to the freaking weekend, man. Um, let me do my intro. Welcome to another episode of the Love Brew podcast. I'm your host, Tommy to the T.
Oh.
Yeah, little spazazz.
Oh.
Put a little flavor in your Craig Mack this morning.
Okay.
Um, and this is my co-host, my beautiful wife, Artika.
Yes.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning.
It's a lot going on. I said good morning.
Jinx, don't knock on wood. What's up, cousin?
It's
Good
a lot
morning.
going on right here.
It is. You gotta fix your spot up.
Yeah, well, whatever.
So we had a beautiful week this week. Um, released the Vlogmas video. Yay! You do hardly ever make it this morning, Miss Tim. I'm glad you're here. You're in for a good time. Not a long time. We just gonna do an hour, but you're in for a good time. Good morning, Sharon. First off, I want to say I apologize for jinxing y'all, I guess I can say, because Michigan was not supposed to beat Ohio State. I just want to put that there because I wasn't able to say that. uh, but yeah, I'm trying, man, with this vlogmas thing, man. It's hard. Today
I haven't picked up a camera at all.
she hasn't. She has not, and we ain't did much though. You know.
A day in the life would be boring.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially, I'm saying just me and Quad here.
No, us. We are boring people. We like,
But you know what I realized? Because I watch more vlogs than you do. If people weren't spending money,
yeah,
their lives would be
yeah.
very boring because
I'm gonna need some water after that, man.
so many people that do vlogs
Yeah,
vlog themselves spending a lot of money.
no, our
It's
vlog.
like that's what they need to do to
Yeah,
have content. And I'm like, I'm just not about to go drop $200 in the store
yeah, no,
and then
man.
call myself irrational for dropping $200 in the store.
Yeah, like I'm gonna vlog me cleaning up the garage and building the stuff in the garage, so
Yeah,
I can put
I
that
should
stuff
have
together.
recorded yesterday though.
What happened
Me and my
yesterday?
mom went to the furniture store.
Oh yeah, when Sharon, when did they do? That was funny at the furniture store.
They
When
do it like the third
it's the
Saturday.
third Saturdays.
Yeah.
Well, we Home Depot people, man, for some reason, and I can't shake it either.
It's because we live in Georgia
Yeah,
and there's far more Home Depots than there are Lowe's.
yeah. It's like Waffle House and IHOP. We'll pick Waffle House over IHOP
You
any
could
day.
go like a 1 mile stretch and see 3 Waffle
Yeah,
Houses, and there'll be like one on each side of the street.
I wonder what the thought process was in the beginning of
What you
Waffle
mean,
House.
Waffle House?
Yeah,
I
like
don't
man, I'm
know.
gonna create this restaurant where people can go any time of the day
And have breakfast.
to get breakfast, and our floors are gonna be slick.
No, that was not part of the design.
Have you
I went.
noticed that every Waffle House has slick floors?
I went to a one in Virginia that didn't,
Yeah,
and I was like, "Y'all people have teeth. This isn't Waffle House."
yeah, Sharon. We gonna do that. Um, the love brew that morning, but yeah.
So one of my roommates from
That's all I
college
can say.
is married to. I don't know if he went to Ohio State or if he's just a fan, but this is going to be they was like, we can't go because we got too many kids to be going,
Yeah,
but they're definitely thinking about hosting a watch party at their house.
man. It's good morning, high vibe. It's I have a Kamisha. She I could text her because she an Ohio State fan, but she graduated from Tennessee, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "So are you okay? You good?
Your
Because
team playing your team.
yeah, right. Who you root for is what I asked." She
What she
said,
say?
"Always evolve, baby." Always, man. But no, I think that's gonna be a really, really good time.
Hmm.
Really good game, really good time. if they come to play. Both teams.
Yeah, I don't think we have to drive past IHOP at
Nah.
all.
Mm-mm. We don't even see an IHOP. The first IHOP.
I know where one IHOP is. It's by the Chili's. He
I,
like, I don't even know where the Chili's
yeah.
is.
Yeah, man. I have this thing. It's like it's that reading thing, right? You know how I always be like, I listen to books. Is that still counting as reading?
Mhm.
But do you still have to tip? Like I'm true. I'm not torn with it because I'm gonna just go get it to go and not tip. But do you should is it right to tip? Like
I don't think when you go pick up
what's the
most to
rule on tipping if you get a to go order?
I don't know.
Because the last time I got a to go order,
Only 4? Well, Memphis is like that too. I think Memphis only has 3 Waffle
really,
Houses. Yeah.
I never had the desire for Waffle House when I was in Memphis though. That's probably why.
I mean, you're not gonna see it because
Yeah.
it's not in any areas that you and I frequent
Are
when
they
we go to
good like
Memphis.
how I do Central Park?
Huh?
Are they good like how I do Central Park?
What, Waffle House?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's the same as here.
when we go home, it's like I gotta have Central Park.
Dixie Queen.
Ah, okay.
That's my thing.
Yeah,
And you can admit Dixie Queen is a good burger.
it's solid. It's solid.
And if I didn't do Dixie Queen, I would go get some Purtles.
Yeah.
But Purtles is they've closed a lot of the locations that are like closer on my mom's side. And so I'm not gonna go looking for a box
So
of chicken.
so let me tell you about my last experience of my to go order. So usually I get a to go order. I don't tip because you haven't done anything except brought the food.
Yeah, because he not only does to go, he also asked them to bring it to the car.
Yeah. So they upcharge it anyway, I
Mm-hmm.
think. But the girl circled the gratuity thing. I was like, she got the right one. I'm finna put a zero with a line through it, sign my name, and get on out of here.
What was that at Longhorn?
Yeah. But I just, I just don't feel like I feel like if I sit down and eat,
The service at that Longhorn is not so great.
it's not.
I mean, like, just you think about how every time we place an order there, if the time says it's gonna be ready at 7,
Yeah.
you might as well
Yeah,
not
you
show up
might,
until
yeah,
7:20,
you got
7:30.
20 minutes to sit down.
Yeah.
No, with Sharon though, it's like for me, we ordered the food online, so we hadn't talked to anybody, right?
The cooks are gonna be cooking
The cook's
regardless.
gonna cook the food. The person, like, we've already paid for it.
Now I still tip them. Tommy just don't.
Yeah, we've already paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They come outside, literally had me a bag. That is not worth anything extra to me.
I don't know.
Now, if they sung and danced and made me clap and I yelled, and,
I'm not finna come out and be a singing
that's what
dancing.
I'm saying. Ain't nobody finna do that
Takeout driver.
for a pickup order. Good morning, D. And so that's why I'm like, man, I can get this no tip for pickup. Thank you, high vibe.
It's for me, I don't tip at Longhorn, but there are some places that I'll get a to-go order and I will tip.
Oh, so you be discriminating?
It's based on service. Some places you go, it's just like they be doing a lot.
Nah, man. First off, I ordered it online. That's the first thing because I don't really like talking on the phone. And
First off,
then
you probably didn't order it.
9 times out of 10, I didn't. But that one time,
Maybe I need the tip.
you nah, you pay for it. But it's not enough interaction with me
Mhm.
to tip. That's it. I
That's one of
mean,
those things.
look, I work hard for my money too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you haven't done anything.
I'm not saying you don't work hard for your money, but I also think that the United States needs to stop the server wage
Yeah.
and at least give them minimum wage.
That's one part. That's one of the reasons why I never was interested in working at a restaurant because I never wanted to be like a server because I have a fear of falling. I got a fear of statues and a fear of falling because I laugh at people when they fall.
You should.
I make sure it happened this week. I was able to put my thing in practice.
Mm-hmm.
Before I laughed at a girl that fell on the step. She didn't fall down the step. She fell on the step. I said, "Are you okay?"
Mm-hmm.
She said yes. And the very next thing I said is, "Your pinky toe went out, didn't it?"
That's terrible.
It is awful, but
I feel this week, and when I
I
say
did not laugh.
my baby came to my rescue,
I did not laugh. I did say, "Are you okay?" And then I
you
present.
don't want it, go
Okay,
throw it
just
in the
throw it in the
trash.
trash.
Um,
But people are hungry.
don't start that.
Go
Don't
ahead, man.
start
Go
that with her.
ahead.
Um, no, when I fell, Lily immediately said, "It's okay. Sometimes we fall. Are you okay, mommy?"
She did.
Yes,
That
immediately.
was prolific.
Prolific.
Yeah.
And then when she got, because I fell, I slipped, um, getting her on the bus to go to school. And when she got home from school, as soon as she got in the house, she was like, "Is your back okay?" Because I told her I hit my back.
Yeah. Lily, stop. Move that back.
Why is the potty right
I
there?
always put it right there because I sit right there.
Oh,
And so
okay.
when I put him on the potty, he just sits right there. Um, yeah, I didn't even.
I never thought about tipping at like Starbucks or anything though. I also very rarely go to Starbucks
Yeah.
now. Yes. No.
We would let you know.
I just wanted to.
I'm gonna ask, "Are you okay?" First, that is the first thing that's gonna come out my mouth. Are you okay? If you don't want me to laugh at you, say no. You're not okay. Say my feelings are
I
hurt.
said no, and you still laughed at
I
me.
didn't laugh at you.
That first time I fell, see,
So the
you laughing at it now.
because you're okay now. The first time, stop. Lily. The first time you failed, you said I failed, and then I went back and watched it.
I'm still not finding the humor in it.
it's
I really hurt
it's
myself.
not. I know you did, and it's not that you fail and hurt yourself. It's the ah,
That was
ah.
a part of hurting myself. That really hurt.
but all I thought
I was
about,
hurt for like a week.
I know, and all I thought about was Family Guy when Peter hit his knee, and he was like, or was it Lois that was like,
I don't know.
ah,
You see? And then he hurt himself that same week.
did her?
Yep.
What I
You
do?
got that thing stuck in your leg from when your chair broke.
What thing?
The piece went into your leg when your chair broke. Remember your last chair? It broke.
What piece went in my leg?
I don't know. You went backwards and something went in your leg and it stabbed your leg.
It sounds very much worse than what I remember
It
because I
doesn't
don't
matter.
remember what.
It doesn't matter anymore then. But it
Yeah.
happened.
Oh, okay.
You acting like you don't recall the chair breaking. You don't?
I do recall because that's why I got a new chair, but I don't remember
You
something.
blocked it out of your
I
memory.
don't remember something stabbing me.
Yeah, you had a spot in the back of your knee. I wish you would stop
Yeah, I think
moving.
you making that up.
I'm not.
Anyway,
What? Okay, if you come and sit with me, you need to sit. Not all that extra moving. So sit over here.
so the funny part about her wanting to sit with her is that as soon as we're done sitting in these chairs, she is going to leave and be done with us for a little while.
Well, she only want to sit with us because her grandma not awake.
Um, yeah, that
Anywho,
too.
you didn't get distracted now.
No, I haven't. I'm just anyway pulling up the stuff for this episode. But no, man, I don't try to laugh at everybody. I don't try to laugh when people fall, but it's like, and of course, if I fall, laugh because I'm going to laugh myself.
The only time he's fallen, I didn't witness it. I saw the aftermath. He was like he fell down the steps and his glasses.
Oh man. So the first step messed me up, and I couldn't stop. That was the thing. It's like I'm rolling down the steps, feet in the air, glasses gonna flew off. I get to the bottom. I'm like, oh my god, this hurts. Man, it's like babies and really, really old people. It don't make me laugh because I'm like, you know,
How
quiet,
rude.
quiet fell down the steps and I was like, please just cry. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, golly. But we all have taken a
Obviously, the
tumble.
steps here
Yeah,
are
we all have taken a tumble down them steps. I think
lethal.
Lily might be. Nope, Lily went down too.
Lily fell down them. Well, she fell down them backwards.
She did. Um, that's too funny though, man.
Didn't we have a conversation about all this movie?
What else happened this week before we get into like the real business?
Lily went to a school dance yesterday. Tommy had to work the school dance yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I
And
thought they was gonna have me on arts and crafts, but I was serving chips and juice. Yeah, man, that was funny.
was that better than arts and crafts?
Yeah, it was because I showed them one. I was like, man, just have me move something or something like that. I don't want to serve do no arts and crafts. Then they was like, yeah, just do the. First they had me on ketchup and mustard. And
Mm.
I was like, nah, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna spread one person's hot dog. Let me tell you how bad this is. First off, I was disgusted that they had hot dogs. I don't eat hot dogs. The second thing is, um, the ketchup was in one of those big Heinz ketchup. You got to squeeze it to get it out.
Mhm.
I was like, why don't you got ketchup packets?
Because they're little kids
Anyway,
who can't open ketchup
I
packets.
got you. So I squeezed the hot dog. This the hot dog bun. I get the ketchup all on the side of the hot dog bun, on the plate, and they wanted a lot too. I was like, why you want so much ketchup on this hot dog? I saw somebody did a combination of chili.
They had chili.
They had the little chili that come in the can. Don't have the beans in it, but it's like looks like mush to me.
I don't want that.
Yeah, right. So they had chopped up onions, cheese, chili. You can put ketchup, mustard.
Thank you.
Oh, bless you. You can put ketchup, mustard, uh, relish
Mhm.
on it. Somebody did that.
What
I
you
was like,
mean?
that
Like those are all toppings.
that's. I was like, this can't be good.
Like, you can't yuck that yum.
Yeah, because I eat some yucky things,
You do.
and I don't be caring.
I know.
um, I met the Grinch this week.
You did. And Lily met Santa.
Lily met Santa. Yep.
Black Santa.
Yeah,
You met white Santa.
I did.
You want to meet what? Don't click my
She
computer.
said she wanted to meet a red Santa.
You
Oh,
met him
okay.
already.
Lily, ain't nobody talking to
Thank
you. Anybody come to see you, Otis.
you guys.
Let's see.
I don't know why I'm sneezing so much. Just
Oh,
well, I know why.
Why?
I have really bad fall allergies,
Mm.
and something is triggering them.
Man, probably the lack of good Christmas movies this year.
Will be triggering my
Yeah,
allergies.
like man, they've had some sucky. They've had some sucky Christmas.
Okay,
It's
I'll
been a
turn it
bad
off.
Christmas season, man. As far as like the other stuff, you know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead. I'm gonna find it and turn it on. Okay.
Like
And what were you saying?
it's been some like the movie commercials that I've seen, like looking at Lifetime. Those aren't intriguing. The only one that I was like, oh, I want to see that is the one with DeVal and Christina Milian. I
Mm-hmm.
can't remember the name of it, but it was on Netflix and that came out in mid-November.
Well, Christmas movies come out then.
But they ain't had nothing. Like I ain't seen DJ Tanner in nothing.
That's Hallmark. We haven't turned on Hallmark
But
specifically.
usually you see Hallmark commercials. They'll be like, yeah, I want to see that. Uh
DJ Tanner and then Tamara Maury Housley.
yeah.
she's got a Hallmark contract. She's had like 2 Christmas movies come out.
this year.
Hmm.
I ain't seen the commercial for neither one of them. I'm looking for the dude that played MC Hammer to do a sequel. Where the sequels at?
I can't find Barbie streaming on anything.
Who?
Barbie, like not the Barbie movie that came out last year, but
Yeah.
like a
They make a
cartoon.
cartoon Barbie?
There's a cartoon Barbie something.
Man, even the TV show Christmases ain't good.
Hmm.
I'm waiting on NCIS Christmas special.
NCIS has a Christmas special. No.
They usually do an episode with a Christmas tree in it,
Oh, okay.
you know. But it's like, man, it's been really disappointing with the Christmas movies, man. You ain't really seen the black ones,
Hmm.
you know. I think the one that's been on a solid run is the Littles,
Yeah, I'm ready for the vacation.
but I don't think we're gonna get another one of those this year.
No, we're not getting one this year. Oh
Oh,
Lord,
well,
the boy.
man, he wakes up like dinner, and the theme music came on behind him too. Like Jaws is up. BET Plus, do they have some good movies out? Name a good movie so I can watch it and review it and give my thoughts. But man, it's been really disappointing this season with Christmas movie. What's up, buddy? Good morning. Yeah, it's been disappointing though, but you know, that's the one with the Rock, right? Where y'all seeing it? Are these on BET Plus? I don't watch BET. That's why I don't know. It's him though. How about I said y'all said the boy. The boy. Red one, is that the one with the Rock in it? I think so. I was gonna watch that last night, but we was watching Christmas movies. What do we end up watching? Candy Cane Lane is what we watched last night. The Friday before last, we watched not the Friday before last, but last Friday we watched The Grinch. Cause that's Lily's favorite and my favorite too. Um yeah, I was gonna watch Red One yesterday, but I waited because the kids was there and I don't think they would have been interested in it. I don't think nobody would have been interested in it but me. So there's that. What you looking for? Yeah. I was like, man, I want to go back and check out Home Alone, but I feel a way about Macaulay Culkin. Ain't that terrible? I don't know, man. I just feel like he could have had a better career than Home Alone. And now he looks like he's on like drugs real bad. What?
We have watched Almost Christmas,
What?
The Preacher's Wife,
Yeah,
The Grinch,
yeah. We still got to
Candy
watch.
Cane Lane.
What's the one with Chris Brown in it?
This
This
Christmas.
Christmas?
Hmm. Mama started it the other day and then she was like, "I'm sleepy. Turn this off."
We gotta watch that. Hmm.
I went and made quite a plate and I came back with food.
Jingle Jangle. We watched that already, didn't we?
I turned it on, but it didn't last long.
Oh,
I don't know what's wrong with him.
he just woke up, man, and he just, I don't know. He ain't getting the attention that everybody usually give him.
Um,
What else?
I know I want to watch the 3 Merry Little Christmas movies, and we got to watch This Christmas. I think that's the ending of my gotta watch before Christmas.
Yeah. I always wait till a Christmas story on Christmas Day when ain't nobody up, and I just watch that by
Yeah,
myself because
have
nobody
them a
else
couple
likes it.
something.
Nobody else likes it.
It's not that nobody else
Have
likes
you
it.
ever had eggnog?
I've tasted it. It's okay, but it's not my
Eggnog
thing.
is disgusting. What's up, man? What you want? Huh? Okay, man. I don't know what you saying, boss. Whatever. Go get it. All right,
I tried to
man.
do
Hush.
jingle jangle, but I don't know. I just couldn't get into it this time around.
Jingle jangle is my joke. It's my joint.
Yeah, mom saying this time around when I turned it on, it was just too much chaos around me that I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't sit down and watch it. Tammy made bacon this morning, right before we went on live. His potty chair is behind us. Yeah,
Yeah, he don't want that.
and he got two more. Like we have them strategically around the
Yeah.
house. He's
Okay.
been upstairs with my mom, so we'll
Homemade
see.
eggnog. You really gotta like eggnog to make it homemade.
You know, in the Caribbean, what do they call it? Creamas. They
Hey,
have that.
hey,
Go
what's up?
take him back upstairs to his grandma.
Go on back up there with my
I've had an eggnog latte when I worked
mama.
at Starbucks. I remember a customer getting mad at me because I wouldn't tell her if it was good or not. She was like, "Is it good?" I was like, "Do you like eggnog?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, then you'll like it because it tastes like eggnog." And she was like, "Well, do you like it?" I was like, "I don't drink eggnog, but it tastes just like
You
eggnog."
want some juice?
And she was just like, it was like a back and forth exchange of me not saying yes and her being upset that I wouldn't just say yes to to if eggnog was good or not. My mama used to make it all the time and it wasn't thick like the store kind. I've just never, if I was going to get something that was like holiday esque, I would lean towards like some type of cider. Tommy made some apple cider. What were you trying to make?
Something liquor.
He was trying to make like an apple cider bourbon or something. And
It's
that apple cider he made was so thick.
it was like applesauce.
It was so thick. It wasn't thick like applesauce.
No, I made some applesauce
Yeah,
though.
you did, but I'm saying the apple cider was so thick. I was like, I can't drink this. Yeah, she wanted to be able to blame me, but it's one of those things. It's like the at Starbucks, the gingerbread latte tastes just like gingerbread. The eggnog latte tastes just like eggnog.
Hmm.
If you like those things, you'll enjoy it. If you don't like those things, you won't. So that's a choice within yourself that you got to make.
Yeah. Speaking of blaming somebody,
Mm-hmm.
Remy Ma blamed Papoose for cheating. Was it that he cheated or he's like their whole little thing is
Take
is
us out of the group chat.
right. I don't want to know about this.
I was intrigued
I
in the
like
beginning.
I was disappointed when I heard that she cheated on him or was cheating on him or whatever it was.
Well, the thing was is that the cheating allegations are like 2 years old, right?
Yeah.
And they kind of died down. I was like, when I saw that he said something, I was like, did they quietly get divorced?
Right.
Because I felt like, that would be the thing that would make me come forward
Yeah.
and be like, hey, it's all done. Let me tell y'all why real quick. We can go end it all. But then when her boyfriend came out and started making videos, I was like, this is the man you decided to cheat with?
Right. It's never good. It's never a better, you know. Only person I think, and this is gonna be terrible what I say,
I'm sure it is.
but the only person that I think came up after cheating or whatever you want to call it is Swiss Beats. Because Alicia Keys is like, I mean, you winning with Alicia Keys.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I ain't gonna say all that, but okay.
I think Alicia Keys is fine. It was a girl when I ran summer track, and I know this off topic. It was a girl that looked like Alicia Keys that was there. I was like, dang.
Okay. I can understand not being treated well. I can see you, um, for lack of better words, falling into the arms of another man.
Yeah.
That's the man.
Well, I mean, like my thing is being an adult, right? There's conversations to be had
Hmm.
because all of this, what we're like looking at,
I
uh,
thought so too, Miss Tiffany.
I don't like, man. I put Alicia Keys as one of my top.
Oh, his the first one was beautiful.
Was she? I
Yeah,
don't. I'm not saying she ugly,
yeah. She's a beautiful girl.
but I'm also saying Alicia Keys is a beautiful girl to me too.
Hmm.
You know,
Okay.
and I think it's a, like shoot, man, you can't lose with Alicia Keys.
Okay.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
That note she did.
Oh yeah, they changed it.
I know they fixed it, but
They
that ain't
fixed.
what the
Yeah,
note
I was like, uh
was.
oh, like Carl Lewis singing the national anthem. You never heard that, did you?
Yeah, you played it for me.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Talisa.
Good morning, Talisa.
And see, okay, okay. I can get it being emotional at first, right?
What we
Cool.
talking about?
The
Oh,
cheating.
yeah.
Cool. Emotional cheating turns into actual cheating.
Is emotional cheating real?
Yeah. You can have your emotions and feelings wrapped up in another person that's not your spouse. But this man got on the internet, and the only thing that he could say was, I'm Muslim. I don't be opening no Christmas gifts. I was like, bro, shut up. Shut up. Get out of here. Remember, I paid Papoose back for loving her while she was in jail and marrying her by cheating, and then get mad after Pap got a girlfriend after she been cheating for 2 years. Diabolical.
Right. That's the crazy part about it is that, like, the fact that like this man has somebody else and you like, and now we hear about all this other stuff.
Let's just get a
Right. Just
divorce.
get the divorce and move on.
He's moved on. You've
Yeah.
moved on seemingly faster than he did. And a lot of this pettiness is because, like, she left the home.
You want to watch Paw Patrol? All right.
You're going to have to go down there, I think, because it wouldn't let me cast anything.
Go ahead.
um, I forgot my train of thought.
You was talking about Papoose and Remy Ma.
I'm saying I lost my train of thought. Oh, they both do still live in the house. I thought she left out. She was like, he won't get out of my house. I was
Nah, they
like,
both
at this point, it's y'all house.
they both live in there.
Yeah, this is your house. This is his house. Y'all live there together. You just leaving and cheating. And apparently he leaving and cheating too. It.
They said this man was on the phone sleep with Clarissa Shields.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how and she hung up the phone when she heard Remy's voice. And that's how she figured out, like she went through his messages and figured out their whole conversation. I was like, damn, he really was phone boning. I ain't did that in forever.
I guess you don't have to when the person lives in your home.
No, if I try to phone bone with my wife, man, she be like, why are you calling me?
Remy might owe Pat money. She is going to owe him money. I actually had that conversation with Tommy. I was like, I don't ever be for one person taking the money one way or the other. But
Yeah,
this is one of those times. And it's solely off of the boyfriend. If this is your man,
yeah.
bruh,
Definitely a
you need
downgrade.
you need to learn how to control him. Cause that should not have been a conversation that he should have been on the internet having
Mm-mm.
at all.
I just think I hate to see it because Remy Ma and Papoose were the couple that people looked at because it's a difference of you always hear about the man going to jail and the woman being there for the man after, like, before and after, right?
Hmm.
Regardless of what's going on in between, because look at Gucci Mane and his
Keisha.
Keisha held him down. But you look at Papoose, you never see that, or it's not talked about, especially in hip hop. Them being a hip hop couple,
And they got
basically,
married in jail.
yeah, basically hip hop royalty.
I
Um,
wouldn't go that far, but okay.
I mean, yeah, like behind the scenes, man. Like, have you heard some of the stuff Papoose be like when he
No.
was really rapping? Papoose is good. What are you
I'm
doing?
trying to figure out what my child has on.
Why she look
Lily,
at
can
me
you
like,
move this potty over there? No good deed done for these 304s goes unpunished.
yeah?
I don't know. I just, for
It's
me,
it shocked me
I
that
want us to be taken out of the group chat because
yeah,
at this point, y'all don't want to be together. If you're gonna owe him money, that's what comes with the territory
yeah,
of being the breadwinner in the family. Split the assets down the middle and
mm,
let's move on. I
yeah.
think they left. Didn't they leave New York?
I don't know.
I think they left New York.
I uh I like Remy Ma on featured stuff. You wasn't down here to watch it, Lily. So y'all watching Paw Patrol. You can go upstairs in your room and watch what you want to. Which okay, well watch Paw Patrol with Quad. Um, I don't like. I like Remy's music, but I like it when she's featured on stuff.
It's
Cause
like I like feature Nikki.
yeah, um, I used to like Papooses like freestyles and stuff. I
I'm
wouldn't listen to it now,
I'm gonna say completely honest.
but
Can't tell you anything
I
about a
think,
Papoose
or at least I
record.
thought they were a great example of two mature adults.
I think that the problem or where most people are at in this situation is they had this whole black love
Yeah, yeah,
branded thing where they wanted to be the example of black love.
yeah,
And the problem with that is you can't always live up to the standard that you're attempting to set.
yeah.
So,
It's like it's like for us, we put on good face, but we argue, we disagree, we do all those things.
but I'm also not saying that I am, for lack of better words, the standard of love.
No, no, because I don't think there is a true standard of love. Like, yeah, okay, it's certain things that shouldn't be in there, like which is nobody should hit anybody. You know, everybody keep their hands to themselves. That's one. That's the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like everything else is up for grabs. It's the biggest thing is communicating with each other.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to, I think cheating happens because there's a lack of communication somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, I think emotional cheating happens because there's a lack
Mm-hmm.
of communication. So communication being the main point of things, like you have to be controlled enough to not have to put hands on each other.
Go ahead, sugar.
Um, but yeah, man, I hate to see it, and I wish it would stop. So you know, it
Well,
is
we
what it is.
appreciate that.
What do you say?
He said August love story is the only love story I'll co-sign. I
Thank
do.
you,
He be
thank you,
getting on my
Lily.
nerves, but I do still genuinely
Yeah,
like you.
yeah, like we have a good time together, man. And that's what. And what was it? We was watching. They was talking about. I didn't come here for a friend or something like that.
What are you
On
talking about?
Married at First Sight.
Oh
Like
yeah,
we genuinely are friends,
but
and I think that's where it started. And the thing about it is I realize that the older we get, it's like we're getting a new version of each other.
as you should though, because as a person, you should change and evolve.
Right?
Unfortunately, Remy's change and evolve happened to include this fool that
Yeah,
she cheating with.
yeah. And so you know,
Like,
I
I
don't know.
don't know what to say about Clarissa because I don't know if she out here acting a fool in the streets.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
this dude is.
Clarissa Shields been trying to get some since she had like two title fights ago. Like like I don't know what to say about Clarissa Shields, but
Cheating is a character flaw of the cheater ego, and hubris are lethal, and social media is making it worse. It definitely makes it worse when you have an audience because it's like you're trying to air the other person out to fuel public perception of this person,
Yeah.
like to change it. And it's like you telling us about Remy cheating, Remy telling us about you cheating. Literally, people cheat, right?
Yeah.
It happens. My issue is why is the side dude talking?
Yeah.
Tell him to shut up.
Apparently, him and Papoose got into a fight,
They did.
and he said Papoose snuck him.
Yeah.
What we fighting
And
for?
Papoose said it's because the dude came in my house and shook my hand and then had sex with my wife.
Mm.
He was like, that's a sucker move.
I don't know
Because you
what.
can't say you didn't know I
Yeah,
existed
yeah, yeah,
or any of this stuff. You came to my home.
yeah,
So that was
yeah. I mean, I don't have nothing else to give to
oh
Papoose and Remy.
but is she out here? Is Clarissa out here like
Oh, she got a movie coming out.
what I'm saying? Is she out here jumping in this drama?
I think she just, with Papoose. Like,
I haven't seen her jumping in the drama. That's what I'm saying.
I think she responded to some stuff on there. Like, man, I honestly, it's big. The news is big because of who Papoose and Remy is.
Mhm.
Everything else doesn't matter to me.
Does this reignite love and hip hop for them?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
watch it
I don't
anymore,
think so.
but
Go ahead. Go ahead on, man. You see we're doing something.
this could definitely
Go
like
ahead.
add to a storyline.
Yeah.
Maybe this is what's filming right now, and they making it big so we can have screen grabs for everything.
I don't know. But talking about show business, man. Jamie Foxx.
Go ahead.
You see how I'm weaving through this
Okay, go
traffic?
ahead.
Jamie Foxx came out with a special. I don't know the name of it.
What had happened was,
What had happened was, and I
I believe
think
that's what it's
I
called.
think what's so amazing about that special is his daughters were included. I
Mm-hmm.
love to see people include their family in things because I believe in nepotism.
Mm-hmm.
Because what am I doing? What am I working for? Not to set up the people that are of my blood, my people. Um, but yeah, so he had his daughters. His oldest daughter introduced him, and his youngest daughter
Came
actually
out and sang.
came out and sang
Did
with
she
him.
sing or
No,
did she
she
just play the guitar?
played the guitar while he sung and kind of like,
So Clarissa needs to shut up too.
yeah,
Got it.
she
Okay.
does. Um, yeah, I think he was pulling at everybody's crying
Mm-hmm.
at the special or whatnot. But I think, as y'all said, as y'all have heard, if you watched us for a minute, I love Jamie Foxx, and I think Jamie Foxx is by far the most talented human that I've seen in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
This man can sing, dance, right? You hear the people in the like we watch everything with captions on, so we're like reading the people say, "Atlanta saved your life.
Mhm.
We saved you."
I didn't cry, Deshauna, but I definitely like it wasn't stand up
Nah, it
comedy.
wasn't funny. It
It
was.
was
He had funny moments. It's like me going on stage telling a story. You're gonna laugh once or twice in that hour, but
yeah.
for the most part, it's just a story.
Yeah, it's a story. If you emotional at all, then don't watch it because you're gonna start
Yeah, you're
crying.
gonna cry when he first come out because he did.
Hmm. The captions kept killing me though. Clicks tongue.
Yeah, yeah. So he had a stroke.
Hmm.
Um, and that's what everybody was like. He was cloned. The stories was crazy about Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx had died. He was cloned. It was something else about Jamie too. I couldn't remember what it
He
was.
did. That's a great way of putting it. He gave us a TED talk with music.
I was hoping for more music.
Were you?
Yeah, like this is gonna sound bad, not gospel music, but I was hoping for more. Uh,
You was trying to get some more girl get comfortable.
Girl, get comfortable. What is it? Unpredictable. That's what I wanted. Yeah, Talisa, go and get your tissues because I know you gonna cry.
She
she gonna tear up. Um, he said he not gonna date white women no more.
Yeah, look, this is his fault for saying that he a clone.
Yeah, right.
Because this happened.
Immediately.
It was like they cloned Tyrone, Jamie Foxx.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, they clone Tyrone should have won some type of award
It was
because that
definitely
was
an
a great
interesting
movie.
concept.
We don't. Okay, all right, whatever you say, boss. I'm gonna ask you tomorrow. uh, his voices, I think he did great on. Like he's always been a person that could impersonate people.
Mhm.
Um, man, it's just no white women in public, right? But man, just to see him back, and doing things and actually on stage, it was nice.
Mhm.
I think it was a really good thing. He kind of explained what happened and you know, how he got back, how he had to fight to get back and stuff like that. Um, right. Immediately, like the next day at work, I'm listening to Unpredictable, but it put me in a moment in time when I was out here.
He was out here in these streets.
I was out here in these streets with that album, man. You hear me?
I
That
don't
whole
even know who the
look,
current girl is.
that whole album, man. I was like, if I could make the track 10, I'm good. Anyway, you don't get it. You don't get it at
I
all, do you?
get it,
Oh, okay. I'm just
but
I'm just making sure, man.
I'm just like,
Shoot, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I used to put that joint on, and that was my go-to.
you
You know,
don't say.
that was the soundtrack for my life. From when did it come out? '05.
I
From
don't
like
know.
'05 to like '08. Had to have some of that in there. What do you say? Minnie Riperton. Let me set this party off right. Jamie Foxx. Let me set this party off right.
That's what she was doing.
Mm-hmm. What's the jump with the thunder in the song? You ain't
I think that's the problem.
you not hearing me.
I think that's the
You
problem.
not hearing me out here.
And he's not giving them up.
No, absolutely. He said in public. uh, but I was thinking about that the whole stand up, and I was like, why do they believe that? Um, oh, the other thing was Diddy did something to him, and that was new. He kept joking about Diddy. He was like, I left the party early.
Mhm.
Um, but why did you know what I'm saying? I was like, why did y'all believe that he's cloned? And it's people that really believe that.
Mhm. They said that wasn't him on the yacht when he was waving at everybody
Yeah.
and
Like
whatever else he was doing.
just know that this man has some type of um something happened to him. Like anything can happen to anybody. But I'm I mean it's cool that he went out and came and told us what happened.
Mhm.
And it was cool that he was able to do it in a way that he did it.
Mhm.
A Netflix special. Um that's pretty cool. But outside of that, man, it was just it was a cry fest, man. Like you were gonna cry. Like it
I didn't cry.
I didn't cry, but
He was
I
trying to pull at the
he
heartstrings,
definitely
definitely.
pulled at the heartstrings. It was like, oh man, I'm glad you're back.
Mhm.
Make more music, you know. Um what was the nurse name?
Holly.
I'm Holly. Mother. But no, man, it was cool to see. It's cool to watch. His daughters were involved. It's cool to see how much he talks about his sister and his oldest daughter holding down the fort form with like not letting people know what happened. Like
Mhm.
for whatever reason, you know. Um,
Yeah, it was just all very confusing. And I think that the issue is with that is that we have a We're a culture of oversharing. And when we I don't want to say undershare,
Yeah,
but if you're used to us oversharing, anything that is not oversharing
yeah.
is considered you hiding
But
something.
even if they overshared that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody like how they called him a clone.
Mm-hmm.
They were gonna say those things regardless.
Well, I think it's because nobody has had the conversation of until he did this stand-up special that Jamie Foxx had a stroke
Yeah,
and that this is what happened after the stroke.
yeah,
And this is why he had physical therapy after the stroke.
yeah.
Like these parts of his body weren't working.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just my dad's had a serious medical emergency. Well, I don't know why y'all keep saying my daddy dead. He playing pickleball.
Right.
What happened in the middle?
yeah,
How do we get from stroke to pickleball?
yeah.
And it's as severe as you guys
Mm-hmm.
were making it be
Yeah,
because we don't know what happened in the middle. So
yeah.
definitely it's one of those things where it's like we don't know. And because we don't know, what are we supposed to say? What are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to
Right,
feel?
right, right.
And it's because you brought this to us.
Mm-hmm. But somebody was gonna bring it up.
Somebody would have. You're absolutely right.
Somebody was gonna say something, and he's better now.
Mm-hmm.
I was asking why I was watching it because he kept clicking and stuff like that. I was like, is that a tick after having a stroke?
Mm.
And so we was like,
But like I told you when we were watching, we don't know if Jamie was doing that beforehand because
right,
we never paid attention to it. I don't think we would have paid attention to it as much if the TV wasn't putting that in the captions.
right. I would have because I would have, I would have said so because I hear smoke detectors where most people don't.
Yeah.
You know, a stroke is common, man, and
Thank
which
God our smoke detectors don't make that
yeah,
noise.
that's hilarious. Wrong is relative. Even is a relative. Love you, brother. Uh, what else we got? Talking about I don't really want to talk about this, but I feel like I gotta mention it.
What?
Jay-Z was accused of raping a 13-year-old.
SA.
Oh, I'm
Try it
sorry.
again.
Jay-Z was accused of SA
Mm-hmm.
on a 13-year-old
24 years ago.
24 years ago. That made him 50. I'm kidding.
What?
I'm
uh,
kidding. Jay-Z's almost 60 now.
so there was which is what I shared to you this morning.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was a
There's
thing
an
with it.
update by the girl saying that there was
My bad.
an like there's an update saying that she knows that there's inconsistencies in the story because she said that there was a celebrity that she spoke with and he was like whoever the celebrity was like I wasn't even in New York City that
Yeah.
day, so you couldn't have talked to me.
Yeah.
um Another one was that her dad picked her up and her dad was like, that did not happen. Like, I did not come and get you from anything of that nature.
Yeah.
So basically, the story is starting to unravel, but it's one of those things where it's like, you're saying that this happened, and Jay Z's job, or his lawyer's job, I should say, is to basically prove you wrong. And when you start going into the quote unquote witnesses of
Mm-hmm.
things, it's starting to like come apart at the seams of how much of this is true, how much of this is not true, how much of this did you just like make up. I remember there was and I think I mentioned it on here before. There was a teacher in my high school who a girl wrote in her diary vivid like things that they allegedly did. And it turns out none of that happened. It was all just in her mind of things she wanted to happen between the two of them. he ended up getting removed from our school. He was still teaching,
Yeah.
just not at our school, because her mom found her diary and like brought it to the principal.
Hmm.
And like there was a big investigation. The teacher was like, I don't even know who this girl is.
Yeah.
Like, let alone any of this other stuff
Yeah.
that you guys are like that she wrote down that happened. It's like I literally just work here. I
Yeah.
stand in the hallway in between classes because that's what we're told to do. But I do not know this child.
Right. Right.
And it's like when you see things like that, and it's like she didn't even accuse him of anything.
Yeah.
She just wrote in her diary what she wanted to happen. And her mom was like, this had to have happened because nobody would write anything this vividly.
Well, I mean, like we do false allegations was real from the Emmett Till case.
Yeah.
Like she died and said, "Hey, I lied."
By the way, lied. But it's one of those things where she and I think there's gonna end up being something set, like a precedent set
Look at the girl that saw the baby on the highway.
with the cases that people are filing as Jane Doe's and John Doe's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because you are filing a case to include a celebrity's name, but then nobody can know your identity.
Hmm. And including a celebrity tarnishes their
Reputation.
reputation
Because there's
where
somebody out
yours is
here
still
that
intact.
is going to believe it because a lawsuit was filed.
Hmm.
Because there are people that believe that all lawsuits are against someone that has to be.
Because people don't believe humans are gonna human this thing up.
That's true.
No, there's no way that somebody would say that happened. Like, yes, it is. And the part for me, the part that gets me torn because when it came out, a friend at work texted me, was like, "What's your thoughts?" I said, "I don't want to talk about it." I love Jay-Z, man. I think his music is great. His business savvy is great. What he did for rap and everything. I think he puts a different precedent on uh hip hop
Hmm.
and where it can go, and he's gonna go down as one of the greats for me.
Hmm.
Right? A lot of people like, I don't like Jay-Z, but it's like seeing that, and it's I always think about what they say about your heroes. Don't meet your heroes.
Hmm.
I was like, I probably never would want to meet him,
Hmm.
just because of that statement.
Yeah.
Because I want to believe who he is who I believe him to be is who he is.
Hmm.
Knowing that he's not perfect, and things have went wrong and stuff like that. But man, you see this and you're like, how do you supposed to feel? How do you like, what should you believe, what you shouldn't believe? And I know I get on here and be like, yeah, they did it, but you ain't gonna hear me say that about Jay-Z.
I mean,
So shoot me if you want to.
it's definitely one of those things where I think that there's a large difference with like Diddy's allegations.
Yeah.
I'm saying at this
Yeah,
stage,
yeah,
Diddy's allegations versus this Jay-Z allegation, which Diddy was included in this Jay-Z allegation. But when Cassie's lawsuit came out, Cassie had very specific dates and times of things that we, the public, can go back and look and be like, yep, they was there.
yeah. Hmm.
Yep, this happened. But when the video footage came out, it was like, all right, so everything that you said happened with Cassie.
Yeah, we saw it.
It might be. We didn't see everything,
I mean,
but it was
but we
like,
saw you beat this woman. This woman was running from you.
and it's like when you go on the flip side with Jay-Z, there the fact that things are falling apart made it a little bit. I won't say no one believed Cassie because there were a lot of people that were on the anti Diddy bandwagon.
I believe Cassie, but I was like, for me, and this is just me being a boy and not understanding a lot of things. I don't understand why, like, that was the case of her not saying anything.
It was her money. It was her safety. Because you think about all the things that happened to other people around her. She
Mm-hmm.
tried to date Kid Cudi. His car gets blown up.
Yeah.
Like, you can put those things together. Talisa said, I like his music, his business smarts too, and the character he shows us as well. I was disheartened when the allegations came out.
Oh man, it was like I was like, this is like one of those bad nightmares because I've said it. I was like, man, I hope nothing comes out about Jay-Z being a part because they had like Jay-Z and Diddy had to have run. Like Diddy is such a major player in music game.
Mm-hmm.
He's like if you talk to Diddy, if you like you're there, you have some type of status and you're trying to make it somewhere. Like the Rockefeller parties. Diddy was there.
Mm-hmm. But that's about being in the who's who.
Right. You have to shake the hands and stuff like that. And Diddy's a quote unquote gatekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they ain't I ain't trying to get in the gate. You know what I'm
But
saying?
there are
But
a lot of people that are.
yeah, right. Everybody, anybody that's in the music industry is trying to get in the gate. And that's the
2 to
bad part.
5% of cases reported are false, but the number of reports that are that's an extremely low number. But when we spend most of our time talking about 2 to 5%, it seems like they are the norm.
Yeah.
The
But
way
it's
Beyonce
but
been working, I knew a lawsuit may be coming. Beyonce has been like every month I have something. Whiskey, check.
yeah.
I'm gonna be at this football game too. Merch, new music. It's just been like she been putting out a lot of stuff. Hair. It's like I gotta get everything out that's been sitting
Yeah,
inside
right.
now.
Right. That's why I'm working on this whiskey deal.
I'm not playing with you. I'm
have you
not
heard
doing this with
have
you
you heard
today.
Moneybag Yo and Morgan Wallen? Whiskey?
No, I saw that was a collaboration, but I did not hear it because
Oh,
I was reading how it came about.
yeah. Oh, you gotta hear that. I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
I'm gonna play it. I'm pulling out my turntables
I think
today.
that I'm more interested now in those types of like the how
Yeah,
that those things came about
yeah.
than I am the actual
Whatever
like
happened to
music.
behind the musics? You remember
We
those?
don't have to do behind the music now. They be getting on Instagram and going live to tell us I'm
Yeah.
in the studio.
And those aren't good.
No, they're not.
I love the behind the musics, man. I used to think I was smart because I watched them. It's like, man, look, I know this about such and
It's
such.
like me telling you about Case yelling out I can't sing no more.
Yeah.
It's like,
right, yeah. You hear that in the behind the music.
yeah, but Case was telling that story on his podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What
Because he has a
podcast he got?
podcast with the comedian Clint Coley.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so music is the love language was what it was called. Because they were on Revolt too.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's still the name of the podcast because I think they rebranded it.
yeah,
But he was telling that story
yeah.
on there.
That's funny, man. whiskey, gang. Anyway.
But yeah, I'm always interested in the history,
we
like the
need to
story behind
we
the
need
music.
behind the music back.
I don't know.
This is my plea.
Start it up.
I don't. I can. How am I supposed to do that?
I mean, you start with Atlanta.
Behind the music. Can you
Mm-hmm.
tell me about
Mm-hmm.
that one time?
It ain't hard to find these Atlanta celebrities.
No, it's
Just go
not.
to Lennox.
That's
They be
funny.
in there.
That's funny. Um, it was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, the guy that killed. I'm sorry, guys. The guy that unalived the United Healthcare um CEO
Oh yeah,
was captured this week.
Luigi.
This guy's name is Luigi Mangione. I think that's how you say that brother's name. Um, I thought that was a hit. Can I say hit
I
on
guess
on on this here page? I thought it was a hit, but apparently it wasn't. I guess I
it
don't
had
really,
a list.
I don't really.
He had a manifesto.
I'm trying, Hubert. I
I
am
sent
trying.
him a screenshot the other day and was like, "We have to go through these things so that you know what to say."
I'm trying, man. It's hard because I feel like some of the stuff is like I get what you're trying to do,
Mhm.
but you show sex on TV.
Okay.
to babies. And all our stuff
Well, they
say
don't
is
show it to the
no.
babies. The parents turn it on
I'm
for the
saying like
babies.
you have TV shows that openly children watch, and you just like, why is this here?
What's going through my mind is very unserious right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm gonna look at the guidelines, and I'm gonna look at. I know, man. I know, but it's like, man, why you just get? Why you gotta? Anyway,
I know somebody that uses AB instead of deleted.
what's AB?
That's what they say.
Why?
Spell the word.
Spell what word?
Oh my God.
I am lost here.
Don't worry about it then.
What is
I'm not
A?
doing it right now. I'm not doing it right now.
Okay, whatever.
Because you're going to immediately yell out the word. Don't worry about it. Just finish what you're saying.
Godly. So I didn't know how to feel about the hitman.
Mm-hmm.
Um I don't think it was a good move. I don't think it was right. I think he should,
I, s-
probably not ever get out of
I saw
can I
that
say
there.
jail?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
place.
okay. Shit, at this point, I don't know
In
what I can
custody.
say.
If you want to
In
clean up, in
custody. In
custody.
custody. Uh look, look. I don't you talk about them, man. What they got? What they
So
charging them with?
apparently United Healthcare was the fifth largest corporation in America, which makes it the largest healthcare organization. And he had a manifesto to basically go after greedy corporations because apparently you can't have this much money without greed. And he just had the opportunity to get to number five, meaning United Healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
And that's who he went after. I don't know what the ploy was, like what he expected to happen shortly thereafter, because once the person is no longer with us, what now?
Yeah.
That's my question for him.
Yeah.
But in the article that I was reading, or that I posted in there for you, it showed that a lot of companies now have taken down their CEOs photos, like the executive board members and stuff like that, just in case he wasn't acting alone,
Yeah.
so that others would, not be targeted.
Well, the thing that I have that's dumb about this situation is the corporation. You do nothing to the corporation.
Right.
You only ruin somebody's family.
Mm-hmm. Um, they were having a their annual meeting, and I guess he did the research to know that, which it's really easy to know when companies are doing annual meetings. If you own any stock in any company,
Yeah, they invite you to come.
they invite you to the annual meeting. So they're all public knowledge because they're publicly traded companies. So again, not difficult to find this information. But I think this was just I could be there on this day at this time.
Mm-hmm.
He was found at
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Mickey D's. It took me a very long time to figure out Mickey D's was just the Mac part of the McDonald's. Anyway, go ahead.
um, and then apparently there was a bag that he carried. That was what was helped to use to identify him. And this bag apparently has serial numbers on it.
It's some type of designer bag. Like, first off, here's the issue, right? I've watched enough shows to be
Mhm.
like, that
You're
was a bad idea.
you're a detective.
Yeah, right, right. Only thing I do is follow the money. Uh the fact that this man was in a McDonald's, why wasn't that planned out? Like I was watching a show called The Jackal
He wanted to
on
go have him
Peacock.
a quarter pounder with cheese.
These folks need to they need to pay me because I be getting like I be watching their shows and be telling people about it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, The Jackal on Peacock is all about a hitman
Mm-hmm.
and how the police it's a British police lady that's trying to catch him.
Mm-hmm.
But the part like he gets away. It's like, did you not plan
I didn't
an
know
escape
that.
route? What's that?
She said it's interesting how they champion him and how the news discussed him talking about he was valedictorian. I didn't know he was a valedictorian.
Yeah. He's a very smart. Graduated from an Ivy League school. Doesn't make you smart, but graduated from an Ivy League school.
Mm-hmm.
Valedictorian of his class.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, came from money.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, what was your plan?
Yeah, that's you see, like that was my thing. Was like, what was supposed to happen next in your mind?
Right. Like the fact that you were able to get away for that long. I was like, okay, now what? There's no way you find me in Pennsylvania at a McDonald's, because that's what apparently to y'all Pennsylvania and New York is close.
According to y'all, let's pull up a map.
In my mind, there was something in between New York and Pennsylvania, but it's like right there next to each other. Apparently, I'm not a geographist. Um,
me
I'm
give you,
still tripping
me
off the
give you a
fact that
little
I ain't know
map.
where Delaware was.
All right.
Oh, okay. It sits on top of
There's New
Pennsylvania.
York. There's Pennsylvania.
That's Delaware right next to it, ain't it?
Delaware is over there.
Is Delaware an island?
No,
Peninsula, maybe.
let's stop.
All right. But there's no way I'm going north. I'm getting out this country and never coming back. Yeah, he definitely wanted to get caught. So it's like, man, the fact that like you like what was your end goal? Because like the first thing is you do nothing to the company.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Correct.
that's who your grief is with. It's not the people of the company. It's the company. It's the corporation, the name,
Yeah.
whose guidelines for whatever reason you don't think is fair. Um, and if it's that bad for you, get into office.
I
Figure it out.
I just want to ask more questions. One of those questions being, um, what happened? What was supposed to happen next?
Don't make me laugh, man.
um, I do agree that that's probably going to be what's next.
Yeah.
Has anything been listed as a diagnosis?
Man, I don't think that's a real excuse on this one, man. Cause that like you planned that,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But I think it's second degree. Can we say the other one? Like the charge?
I don't know. I've never.
I
I
think
don't.
it's a second degree charge.
This is a good example of how beauty is capital because he plotted in someone and people are discussing his abs. I do think that this is scary as this is on the heels of Trump coming back.
Yeah. I'd made that same comparison.
And when
Yeah,
he
cause
also legally blind?
cause something wrong with Suge Knight.
When he also legally
Yeah,
blind?
yeah.
Okay.
Did y'all see Snoop and Dr. Dre came out with an album?
And
It's called Missionary.
it was
Can
something.
we say missionary?
Why would what is wrong with you?
I don't know what I can say and what I can't say because I'm messed up 3 times today.
It was a clip that I saw of Snoop saying that Dr. Dre can't get mad at him.
Why was Dr. Dre get mad at him for?
Just in general, like Snoop be late to sessions. He be like cussing him out in the text message,
Oh yeah,
and then when he come in, he be like, "What's up?"
right. Oh, I ain't like that album.
Whatever.
This missionary album. It felt like you could. It felt like uh Mike Tyson getting in the ring and showing us that Mike Tyson, not the version of Mike Tyson we wanted to see, but the Mike Tyson we saw. A watered down version of themselves.
And it also is crazy that this happened, Deshauna, the same week that which company was it? that said that they were not going to approve anesthesia for surgeries, like the entirety of a surgery.
No, they changed the
They
rules.
changed it.
Like they wasn't gonna pay for all of it or
Yeah,
something
that's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. For
Yeah.
the duration of
Who
a
was
surgery.
that?
I can't remember which company it
Because
was.
I was like, you can't do that because if you halfway in the surgery
I know it
and
wasn't
you get
Cigna.
anesthesia,
It wasn't United Healthcare.
it was a big one, the Blue Cross. Maybe it
That's
was
who it
Blue
was.
Cross.
Um, and then they changed it right back.
They had to.
That was just, it's just like, how does that even make sense? I'm going to a whole
Right.
surgery.
They, like if they be like, well, we gonna pay half or you pay the other half. Like they gonna stop. Come on, man. This surgery costs 100,000. I got $3 to my name. Come on, man. How you think I'm gonna pay for this?
And like, as someone who has had to use parts of insurance that we never thought we would have to use, like, who thought that giving birth to a child that I would be exercising the use to use the hearing aid
Yeah.
portion
Yeah.
of insurance? And it's just like, you appreciate that it exists, but how many people are still going to be paying out of pocket for stuff?
You know something that I just thought about? Um, they need to give a free class about adulthood because for years, right?
Half anesthesia, half whiskey.
Right. You wake up. Which part you want first? The whiskey or the anesthesia? Because you're gonna have to get both of them.
And how do you know how much it's gonna make me wake up in the middle of the surgery?
Man. No, but they gonna have you on laughing gas the whole time. They in your knee. You half sleeping on laughing gas.
Right.
They trying to kill you. Uh no, man. Like the reason why I say they need a class on adulthood because I worked at Sherwin Williams for
A
when I
long
was like
periodical time.
24,
Mhm.
25. Had no clue that I had health insurance.
I don't know how you didn't have clue that you
Paid
have it.
for it too. I
Yeah.
didn't care about that stuff, man. But
Military health care, especially if you're going through the VA, is wild. Um, just
I mean,
watching
can you
watching how long it takes for like things to get updated, get adjusted. There's no like, it makes sense why so many people in this country have medical debt,
yeah. It makes
because
sense that we
it's like, to save my life, I can't wait for you to approve this claim. Just bill me.
yeah. Nah, the crazy part is I don't know who I was talking to this about. Maybe my nutritionist, but everything goes with what you put in your body, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are obese,
Mm-hmm.
our like human,
Mm-hmm.
American human, are majority obese.
Yeah.
Um, obesity causes health issues.
Mm-hmm.
Our health process is messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because you can't tell me that every time my kid goes to the dentist, we gotta pay for an X-ray.
Oh, I need to reach out to the company to fight those claims on Monday.
Cause man, that's crazy to me. He's like, man, just find another dentist.
And then you just look at it, it's like times two. What if I had more than two kids?
I had 8 kids out here,
You mean it's gonna cost me $1,000 every time I take my kids to the
man.
dentist? I was a TRICARE baby. I freely went to the doctor, had surgery, got meds, etc. Never saw a bill. Didn't even know that all healthcare wasn't free.
Man, but it's like, man, we're designed to one be fat. Can I say fat?
Yeah,
We-
overweight.
we're designed to be overweight,
Hmm.
like life, not us as people, but life in itself designs us to be overweight, uh, underpaid, um, never having time, and always sad.
It's like I'm navigating something new, and from the other side, because I used to work in home care, helping people get their insurance to cover things. And now, like, my dad has had a recent diagnosis that we're trying to navigate and get him a caregiver. And it's like my dad, who can't work, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's retired, but even if he had not retired, I don't know why the children are so loud. Lily. um
I felt like we was yelling over
we
just to hit.
were,
Oh my
and she
goodness.
keeps going. Um my dad, who is retired, not too old to work, but he retired early, is now navigating making too much money to get certain services covered.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just trying to get somebody to sit with him at night.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's like we don't have enough money to pay someone out of pocket for it.
Yeah.
But all of the services available are like, you did too well in life, your pension's too much. And it's like, he can't even live off of this pension. I mean, he could live off of it if nothing else was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start having health concerns that get you to that point, it's just like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all now, like, at the age that I would have been kicked off of my parents' insurance, thank God for domestic partnership. Because I
What you
think
talking about?
it was very early on when I got put on your insurance because we weren't married yet.
Yeah.
But Tommy added me onto his health insurance because he already had him and a child.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was one more person.
Yeah.
I don't think it changed the price
I don't think it
having a
did.
family versus a parent and a child.
Nah, cause when we figured out that I could do that.
Yeah.
It's
And I
like,
was on his insurance literally going into marriage. She said I paid for 1 year, and then for 7 years, my previous employer paid for everything: foot surgery, Invisalign, etc. All I had was copay for $5. Didn't realize that was a privilege. I miss it. I definitely miss that. My dad had state insurance um when he was a fireman. Like, it's the same insurance that the other people that work for the city, the county, and the state get. And that was like $25 when you go to the $25. I think was the specialist copay. I think it was like
mm-hmm.
10 or 15 on a regular visit, and it was just like you go in and get whatever you wanted done.
Yeah.
Fortunately and unfortunately for me, I never needed anything done.
Well, the funny thing about this whole conversation is that you just told everybody I've been taking care of you a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, man, let's get out of here, man. It's getting crazy, and I'm ready to go clean this garage.
All right.
Take us out.
No, go ahead. This is you. Love Brew
Oh,
is all you, boo.
all right, man. Well, with that being said, guys, it's been fun. It's been real. We had a great conversation. I've said a few things that I got to read the manual on. So, with that said, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us this morning. Hope you had a great cup of coffee, and go enjoy the day. It's Saturday, 2 Saturdays. What is it? One Saturday before Christmas,
Is it?
or it's two more left. So,
I don't
if
know.
you was gonna give me a gift, go ahead and get it today. Uh,
Not go ahead and give it today.
yeah. So, yeah, man, y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see y'all. Talisa, we'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, tomorrow, check us out with Jack Glenn, Talisa, as we do the Married at First Sight. Oh, and me and Artika got to record our review and put it up at some point. So go check that out. We got the Vlogmas video up. I'm working on another video for the I Can Build That series.
Did you see what I sent you yesterday to build?
No.
Okay.
And yeah, we out. Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah.